I'm here with a young lady, Anita Donlan.
How you going?
Anita, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
It's good.
Don't be fooled by her looks. She actually had a couple of pet dinosaurs, a Stegosaurus, which was a vegan, and a Tyrannosaurus Rex, which was a meat eater. Yeah. So, Anita, I've heard on the grapevine and everything else that you're a part of Australian Horizons Foundation. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Australian Horizons Foundation, I was a board member for a few years.
It's something like 3.5 years or something, I think it was, isn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah, you
had that much fun, I didn't count.
Yeah, and you were contacted by a gentleman by the name of John Bethel, I think it was, about coming on board.
Yes.
So you want to just give us probably 5-10 seconds rundown on Australian Horizons Foundation and what they actually do?
It's very, very simple. It's a charity that is being started by Farmers for Farmers in far north Queensland, in a small town called Georgetown.
Any dinosaurs up there?
Actually, if you kind of like veer a little bit and then down, you actually go to Winton, and they do actually have dinosaur artifacts because dinosaurs were around there. Next time you go travelling, go to Winton, and there's another place, Muttaburra. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I've also heard that you came up with a concept, an idea for a thing you've got going at the moment on Facebook and around Australia for BEEFitUP Australia. Can you just give us a quick rundown on how you came up with that, how you established it and what it's for?
Well, in a nutshell, we have to pay homage to all of our stakeholders. Everyone from the farmers to the ringers, to the truck drivers, to the slaughtermen, to the stock agents, to the hairdressing salons, the pubs, every single entity in a small community that makes that community tick.
And it's good that you said about steak, because your Tyrannosaurus Rex loves steak. But yeah, so with...
I do like dinosaurs, by the way.
So how do they come up with the funds? How does that work? And what does it involve?
Well, BEEFitUP Australia has got a campaign called 1,000 Paddocks.
Right.
And 1,000 Paddocks is all about $5 a donation. So when we get 1,000 donations, we actually go to a town which is surrounded by thousands of paddocks.
Right. So with the concept of BEEFitUP Australia, is that for rural folk, farmers, farming communities, small towns?
The recipients?
Yes.
Yes, small towns, they're the recipient of us going there.
Right. So what are some of the programs that you've got in place besides dinosaur hunts and things like that?
That's a really good idea for a tourism level.
Yeah, so what kind of things can communities do to get involved, like through the local butchers or pubs or
in a small town?
Yeah, to help the farmers in the struggling community.
Well, basically, you nominate a small town, you nominate a pub, you basically tell your community that we're coming, and we're only going to be able to go to those small towns if everyone chips in $5.
Okay, so everybody chips in $5. So out of that $5, the money raised goes back into a central kitty. Is that correct?
It goes into trust at the Australian Horizons Foundation. Okay,
so what happens with that goes back to the community?
That's going to be paying for our troupe of entertainers to go out. So it's actually taken out by volunteers. So myself, yourself, everyone that goes out there.
Me? Oh, gee, I'm not funny. Crikey.
No. You're part of you're part of the volunteers. But so we take funny men out there like Flemmo, and we've got the rock and comedy trivia show.
Okay, so for those that don't know Flemmo, or as my mum calls him, Flamingo. He's actually Justin Fleming. He is a really funny man. He's been all over America and everything else like that, and he'll tell you some of his stories if you get to meet him. So continue.
So they get the Rock and Comedy Trivia Show, which is a combination of music, comedy and trivia. So they're using all the endorphins, everything all happening in their brain, in their body, laughing with their mates, testing their grey matter. And then they may also get one of our shows that's exclusive to us, which is the Classic Aussie Rock Show. Okay.
I know another little thing that you came up with, and I know for a fact you've been on one part of the Today Show on Channel 9. Not that long ago either. Tell us about hope. Just hang on a second. This is hope. Tell us about hope.
Hope was made out of paper mache. I hadn't done paper mache since I was at school, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to make a cow, and I'm going to call it Hope. And Hope was finished just in time for me to go on to the Today Show and premiere with Hope.
It's lucky he's made out of paper mache, because your pet Tyrannosaurus Rex will love that. That's really good. Everything that you've come up with and established, and all the ideas you've had to help all the small communities, the farmers, the farming towns, and everybody else that's in struggling situations around the country, you just got to nominate your local small town or community and your local pub. Is that right?
That's right. All they have to do is go to BEEFitUpAustralia.org, and there's a nominate section there. So as soon as somebody gets onto our radar, we actually do the research. We research how the community is going. Have they been in drought? Have they had any social and economic decline because of environmental issues or anything outside of their control? And unfortunately, right now with the COVID-19, every community has been affected, town or country.
So there you go. Get into it. Get over a look at BEEFitUpAustralia.org, and if you find out something on there really funny, blame Anita. And don't forget, when she's coming down your way, just listen for the dinosaurs following her. Cheers. Stay safe, Australia.
Thanks, Tim. And thank you so much for everybody who has donated or is going to donate, so we can get out there and you'll meet me, but you may even meet him.
You poor buggers.
Paybacks.